Okay guys, so I'll break this one down for you. Yeah, you can eat junk food like burgers, chips, milkshakes, and stay lean, okay? It's all about the caloric intake of these items. Like this, energy in the universe, it's like I light this candle. It can't be created or destroyed. It can only transfer form. So basically, if I go and eat, I don't know, like these 4 cans of tuna right here, they're 100 calories each. That's 400 calories. My body is either going to burn off those calories, or if I've strength trained, it's going to apportion some of that to building new tissue, aka muscle, and potentially store some for later use if I don't burn it off as body fat. Either way, it's going to transfer form. That's another reason why you should strength train, because some of that is going to go into muscle, which is going to help you burn more calories. Why? Muscle burns calories all the time. It's like a constantly revving engine. Think about muscle like that. So yeah, in answer to the question, you can eat junk food and you can even lose body fat and you can build muscle actually at the same time, as long as you're getting enough protein from the junk food. So say I went to like Burger King and ate nothing but pure burger pates and strength trained. As long as I'm hitting my protein targets, I'm going to put on muscle. As long as I'm moving about enough as well, my metabolism is quite quick. I'm still going to burn enough calories so that, there's not much, if any, fat deposits. You know what I mean? I could even be in a caloric deficit and start losing fat, but then the challenge becomes holding on to the muscle, because, one thing your body will do if you're basically in a calorie deficit is pare your muscle down. So that's why you've got to strength train more if you're in a calorie deficit. Now, where does the problem come? The problem comes like this, guys. Junk food in general, it's not so nutrient dense. So what that means is your body doesn't get everything it needs from it. Therefore, you're in the situation where your body knows that and it starts looking for something else after you've eaten the food. Secondly, digestive issues tend to be a big problem. So generally, you're hitting the toilet straight after you've eaten that type of food. And that's a common occurrence, unfortunately. The next thing is a lot of junk food. So take, for example, fries and milkshakes. Not very high in protein. So protein is very satiating. It's the most satiating macronutrient there is. It's going to fill you up the most for the longest. If it's not got a lot of protein in there, the problem you're going to have is staying full is going to be an issue for you. So you're going to look for something else, leaves too many calories, and it goes more calories than you can burn. Hence, you've got fat storage. Also, they tend to be very, 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 very scrimpy with their protein content. So like, even if you get a quarter pounder, you check out the protein in that, you often find these burgers have only got like 20 grams of protein in like a quarter pounder. Or like a Big Mac has got like barely any protein in it. You need ideally 40 grams per meal at least, 50 grams if you can per meal. Very hard to achieve with junk food. So you end up having to use other stuff like bars and stuff. Whereas if I was to prepare you meat, potatoes and whole natural food, much harder to overconsume, because these foods are more satiety producing. They basically don't throw your natural satiety cues off. Whereas junk food is literally engineered to be hyper tasty, hyper palatable. Yeah. But if you track your calories and you are super disciplined and you make sure you get enough protein in, yeah, you could take junk food and use that junk food as a tool to lose fat or build muscle. Is it going to be the most optimal tool? No, it's going to be harder to lose fat because you're going to have cravings, because it's hyper palatable, and because it's not as filling, and because it's hard to get the protein in. You have to juggle things around a bit to get more protein here and there. You have to use bars and shakes most probably, or like little protein desserts to top up the protein. Or you could just be smart about what junk food you order. So like McDonald's chicken wraps, amazingly high protein. 2 of those get you 60 grams of protein, pretty good. With only less than 700 calories, pretty good. But yeah, you could. But like I'm saying, because it's not so high in the micronutrients, not great for you health-wise, okay? So I hope that explains it, man. All right, peace out.